So Wednesday begins with a W, and so does wrestling. I don't really know where I'm going with that, so let me just say last night was a big night of wrestling, and we start our coverage at North Schuylkill, where the Spartans were hosting Pottsville. The Spartans were trying to keep pressure on Blue Mountain as both teams are neck and neck in Division I of the Schuylkill League. Pottsville had a chance to say, hey, don't forget about us, everyone, in this race. The Spartans, though, they took the victory 39-25, and here's how it happened. With time running low on this season, every moment counts, even those moments before the clock actually starts counting down.
Pottsville's a big AAA school, and they're one of our rivals, and tonight the toss was pretty big. We lost the toss tonight, which allowed them to get the matchups that they wanted to get, as opposed to us winning the toss and going, in a different direction with some of the matchups. So the toss kept it a little closer than we would have liked, but hey, we wrestled tough, and so did they.
With time running low in the meet between Pottsville and North Schuylkill, the Crimson Tide built a 10-point lead after pins by Tyler Dieter, Cody Stankovic, and a 5-2 decision at 152 pounds by Brandon Kessock. Then the tide turned. In a close bout at 160 in the third period, North Schuylkill's Garrett Grove earned this pin, and the momentum shifted for good. The Spartans closed out the meet with 4 straight pins, coming from Grove, Austin Hummel, CJ Steinhilber, and Alec Hummel. It may not have come like they expected it to, but the Spartans won their 12th straight meet. The 4 straight pins were huge, and Austin Hummel was happy with the win, but he would rather go about it in a different way.
I'd rather go out there and get a bunch of takedowns, but Chris always gets mad, says get off the mat and just pin him, but I don't like that.
It seems coach and wrestler have found a way to compromise.
On tournaments, like we're going to Bedford this weekend out by Pittsburgh, if he wants to work on takedowns, he can work on takedowns out in Bedford. Team dual meets here, pins are worth 6, takedowns are worth 2 on the scoreboard, that's it.
Austin Hummel was one of 3 Spartans to win gold at the Schuylkill League meet over the weekend. He talks about that experience.
I won it last year, and I just really wanted to repeat in it. And I came in first seed and just did what I needed to do.
Garrett Grove also won a gold over the weekend. Grove and Hummel are both 21-1 on the season. Nate Godinsky, the Spartans' 3rd gold medal winner, is now 22-1 on the year. Let's travel to the Hazleton area high school, where the Cougars were hosting the Coughlin Crusaders and trying to stay on a roll themselves. Coughlin grabbed the edge early on as Keith Lowry started things off with a 4-0 decision over Dan McCarroll. Derek Nunez followed that up with a major decision for the Crusaders, and then Derek Spockman moved momentum the Cougars' way with a pin at 160. Hazleton area's Carson Kinney then won by decision at 170, and Steve Longazelle got a pin at 180 as the Cougars built up a lead, and they would go on to win 42-34.